competitive tonight. They take on Sharp, did not play. They are playing all scratches here tonight. Terry Rozier joined the team once they came back from this win.
It opened up the layup for him.
Sharp hesitates, takes Terry Rozier in deep, jump pass outside, intercepted by Highsmith up the floor, zigzag dribble. Hero comes to it, draws two to Highsmith for a pop from three. That's off. And Deni Avdija with a board. And he will sprint across midcourt. Keep Jaquez on his hip, go right to the rim, got upended. Clingan makes a
floor. Now Tim and Donovan against one defender. He did the right thing. He took the shot. The defender had to come over to challenge it, and that opened it up for Donovan to get the offensive rebound.
Hero pops out on top. Simon's right with him. Spin dribble, elevating, floating. Sharp out of backcourt, averaging 18 a game. Gets a hit from Clingan. There on Rozier. Steps back off that act. Jaquez up the floor. Rozier really struggling with the three. Drives to the baseline. They rotate it outside, and Highsmith again.
Make of the season. And Kev, he likes the Blazers. His only 20-point game of his career came against the Blazers.
Kamara works his way to the ball.
Yeah, he's going to try to dribble through him.
On the edge, he's going to take Hero in deep. Rozier shows a double. Out it comes to Sharp. They rotate defensively. Highsmith on him. Terminates the dribble. Back cut Kamara. That one's knocked down by Rozier, and another steal for Miami. Rozier pounds on the brakes. Comes off the screen on a pick and pop action. Adebayo triggered. Avdija with a board. Sees too many numbers ahead. Finds Simons on the.
Anthony Simons, the way I feel about you, it's nice to have you back.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you again, the version of you that I know, and that's the version of Anthony Simons that the Blazers know. He put it on display on the road. His last 7 games, he's averaging 27 points, or I'm sorry, 24.7 points per game during that span. He's shooting the ball well, and it's changed everything for the Blazers offense.
Yeah, will loosen things up, the ability to make the three.
Yeah, and the ability to always draw two. And here, Miami says, well, we don't want to put two. We're going to switch. They get the stop that time. Has not been designed to guard out that far consistently.
Well, the Blazers turn it over again. This time settled, and it's choreographed, but Hero flushes one to get Miami a lead at 2. Sharp picks up the dribble. Now we'll get it back. Step back for 3. Guides it up and misses. Adebayo screens off Clingan for the board. Jaquez up the floor. 1-2. They cut him off. Rotated outside. Knifing in. Adebayo forced to turn. Pressured by Clingan.
They have enough to get it done on both ends, even without their star, Jimmy Butler.
Recipient for an open look. Simons gets on top of that screen and rides Rozier. Hero to the baseline. Challenged by Clingan, forced to alter that shot. Awkwardly, missing badly. Places the other way. Avdija sizes up 2 defenders. Got the ball particularly well in Dallas, but did have the 8 boards. Just settling in. Nice long stretch for the Blazers. 5 straight at home. Brooklyn in here on Tuesday. Pass underthrown to Adebayo, tipped away by Clingan, recovered by Avdija, up the floor, into the lane, over to Sharp, 2-on-1, roll it up, no, Deni the follow, pumped it up, bounce, Sharp changes direction, goes at Rozier, draws a lot of contact, ball falls short, Adebayo swings it ahead to Rozier. Trailing is Adebayo for 3. Blazers box out, allowing Scoot Henderson to grab it on the run. Sees 2, gives to Deni. He's got a seam, trying to pack him with a left hand. It comes off long into the hands of Bam Adebayo.
It wasn't a situation where Deni wasn't high enough. He just kind of lost the ball on the way up.
Take. Clingan steps out, blocks the offering from Hero. Adebayo, Jaquez, and then Highsmith with the payoff, his second.
Who was standing in the vicinity and then was able to kind of serve as a screener.
Nice move from Scoot, but actually it's Highsmith. There's Adebayo. Hero handling. Change of pace. That one knocked down by Kamara. Long lead pass, underthrown, but tipped. Grabbed by Shaedon on that loose ball. It was up for grabs.
Yeah, but Toumani also, Kevin, and that's one of the things that makes him such a special defender. In addition with Deni, the combo of those two can guard really almost any.
Right back in traffic. Avdija puts Jaquez on his hip. Inside, using that 6'9" frame to power one up. It won't go.
It's another good look for him. It just went a bit wayward.
Hero triggers and misses.
It's a good move from Hero. He rejected the screen, let Toumani fly over the top, and he got the kind of look that he wants.
Scoot chops his steps into a three. Flat shot rolling off into the hands of Rozier. Time veteran out of Louisville, high stepping into the paint. Thank you, Brooke. Rozier,
now,
I was very sincere. She puts a lot of air into that.
Okay.
Thank you, Kevin. You must have seen some old clips of my high school days, because that's absolutely how I played.
The fade.
The fade. That was Brooke, the fade.
Now the Blazers pressure the inbound.
That was close to 5.
It sure was. Up the floor to 20. It's at 18.
Yeah, this is good from Chris. Kev, test the handle.
Just does. And this is not something you want to see when you just come off the bench. You're a 7-footer.
Correct.
Into the lane comes Hero.
Continue to test that handle of Jovic.
Outside, they swing to Sharp. Working on Highsmith. Trying to make a hard cut. Nearly lost his footing. Glances at the clock. 7 to shoot. Into the lane. Going lefty. It's tipped away. Recovered by Khalil Ware. He's 7 feet out of Indiana. Often comes into the corner. And Miami leads by 6.
Yeah, he was open because Scoot went to Rozier on the catch. And if you just play the percentages, that's one where they'll rather stun at the ball and shade to Hero and make Rozier have to make a play. But Rozier has a level of credibility throughout his career where one season does not force people to defend him like he's not a scorer.
Toumani outside, raising for 3. Long rebound grabbed by Highsmith. He was quick to it. Hands off to Rozier. Knifes in, spun away by pressure, nearly lost it. Sharp is after it. Rozier from a prone position whips it outside, and off it comes to Hero. Drive, sprays it here to Ware. Miami trying to get formulated here. They've got 2 7-footers out there. Actually, 6'10" Jovic steps back an air ball. Going to get off the shot in time. He did. The board whips it behind the back inside. Double clutch. Jovic, no. Blocked away.
The long rebound, and Hero was able to run down and drop.
Before, give me that rock. Hero clears midcourt. Pressured by Sharp. Going lefty into the paint. 3 defenders converge. That leaves a man open outside.
Way to another 20-plus point game.
Blazers got to take better care of the ball. Sharp comes off the screen.
However, with Shaden, he's got that shot in his bag, so you never know for certain when it looks like it could have gone either way.
He's got up 8 shots. They come to double the ball. Ware with it. Nice look along the baseline. Rejected by Sharp. Spacked outside. Scoot after it. Stumbles in. Gets in
place, and Stephen Curry also on that list. Guys, that's what they call ethical hoops these days. Back to you.
Yeah, we're going to talk more about that. Means Jovic lays it up and in. Just after coming back to play. 1:45 to go in the first quarter.
Something J.J. Redick referenced last year during a lot of his broadcasts, or at least someone without foul baiting, without trying to trick the referees. And those guys at the top of the list, they're jump shooters. There's not a whole lot of contact happening outside of the three-point line.
Well, Scoot was 12 of 12 from the line. Now, how many of those were done through baiting? Because I'm guessing he doesn't get the benefit of any doubt when it comes to a call.
Yeah, he got fouled on that play going to commercial break.
So I'm not sure about that whole theory. Attention to detail, and has winning habits. Into the lane, Henderson. Up and under Scoot. The rip. Different here is flaunting it. They said, oh yeah, this post-game show is going to be a doozy tonight. I think Danny's going to address Heat Nation. There's an agenda there somewhere. Jovic doubled outside to Larson. Won't go.
My mind when you first ask how many years has he been with us.
That's just amazing. Talking about his Philippines.
You put in, and the fact that you earn position that you're in.
Outside is Abia. They find a loose ball, but he cranks up a triple. It comes off long, and the rebound recovered by
That's
Jovic.
good from Scoot. Oh, that's really good from Scoot. Running off the ball in defensive transition. They don't need you to run to the ball. The ball's already stopped.
And that's Alec Burks, who's shooting north of 40% from 3. So good awareness. Duncan Robinson, an excellent three-point shooter. His numbers aren't good this year. Larson.
So because of that, Kev, you say Scoot just saved 3 points.
Yeah.
Just off of a heady play, knowing defensive transition the way it's supposed to be played. Should have been a defensive foul. Nothing was called in the NBA.
Appreciate it.
So that's the shot right there to take down Goliath, huh? Donovan Clingan, that's the one who's been fouled on a couple of those.
Didn't make some uncharacteristic decisions with the pad.
A lot of those possessions in the first quarter that they had great spacing on during that road trip.
How much is that as having an offensive threat like Ayton at 5, and then let's face it, Clingan's still learning the ropes.
Yeah, oh, that DA, he pulls the defense. He pulls that last line of defense to the mid-range because his mid-range game is so good.
Here are the rebounds in the first quarter with the inbounds pass. Dribble handoff Sharp. Pops the 3.
It's the right shot. Defender went underneath at the last second. That's the shot he's been taking more of and making more of as of late.
Pella Larson, the rookie from Arizona, on the floor after the timeout. Duncan Robinson giving to the Swede. Out it comes to Alec Burks, longtime vet, former Buffalo. Swings into the corner. Robinson a 3. Into the lane is Simons. Duncan Robinson takes it away from behind, trying to push a pass up ahead after Miami beat him last week by 36. Or Utah beat them in Miami by 36. Robinson, the touch pass.
Talked a bit about with Jason Benetti during one of the games. Every lob pass to a big man is not intended to end in a dunk. It's sometimes saying, oh, I see you got the advantage. I'm going to throw it up there. Now, what you do with it is your business, not mine. I'm going to throw it up last time down. Let's see if Miami tries to go to that action again in the pick and roll and see if they can get a switch.
They'll bring it out of backcourt. Drops it off to Robinson. Off it comes to Jovic. He'll race for 3. Banton with the rebound.
They actually got action, Kev, on that pick and roll again. Shaden would have had to take Bam. Oh, good pass.
2-on-1.
The Blazers took that and turned it into 2 points.
Robinson. Clingan didn't take the bait. Grabs the rebound, and Banton will swing it across midcourt. And misdirects on that screen. Hikes up, sails over the iron. Jovic. Giving to Adebayo, who averages nearly 5 assists a game. It's a solid screen on Denny Adic.
Says he's shooting it at 38%.
Yeah, that's good.
But his reputation says no, he's a 43, 44%er.
Mediocre.
That's how you feel guarding him, yeah.
Exactly. Jovic spreads his way up the floor. Oh my. Adebayo takes a horrendous fall. Robinson pops, won't go. The Miami bench is, of course, focused on Adebayo, and then Robinson comes.
Somebody doesn't hit you, or at the beginning of your jump, your body turns you around for some reason, and to sit down like that, it's great that he is up, because that did not look good.
Scoot, nice find, a diagonal out of the corner to Reef for an open look for 3, but it comes off long. Jovic will bring it ahead. Nikola Jovic, third-year pro. Citizenship in the United Kingdom. Robinson to the inline, double take, hook pass outside. Jovic drives, sprays it out here to Adebayo into the paint.
Tumani can be guarding Jovic, and he will be a nightmare to Jovic trying to bring the ball up the floor.
Sharp now 3 for 10 from the field. Burks out ahead, Larson to the baseline.
Miami took advantage of that situation.
Lead up 13. Avia drives it right.
But sometimes it's Denny getting a foul, getting to the line. But somebody got to go.
8 and 7 for Denny tonight. 5 minutes gone by here in the second. Robinson hesitates on the 3 trigger. Reef slides over to grab the board, but it's poked away. Ends up in the hands of Burke. He misses it. Jovic will bring it in play. Here to Bam Adebayo.
Oh, that's a good slip.
Nice pass in there to Robinson.
But there's been some contact on both ends that just have not been whistled.
It's a play on mentality tonight. Kamar steps left. Looked like Tumani on that pump fake, that little dip and go.
Yeah, Chris has been doing a lot of that over the last several games. Had a really nice road trip.
Inside
Go
Larson.
get that, Chris.
Tapped away in there. That looked like Tumani also. Lead pass to Sharp along the baseline. Tight ropes. Murray got the start along with 2 other rookies in last year's March loss to Miami, in Miami by 60. Sharp will bring it outside to the guard of Adebayo. He'll go strong to his left. He's upended and a foul. 8 bench production advantage for Miami. Shaden Sharp with 11 to lead the Blazers, who were without Jeremy Grant again tonight. in 7 consecutive games, and Grant has been sidelined. 8 in his sideline tonight as well, and Robert Williams III is sitting, and Matisse Thybulle continues to train and read. Nikola Jovic, a 3.
The Blazers did the right thing, got to help him recover, Xing out on that wing with Shaedon and Toumani. They were just a set to be early on certain actions.
Jovic tossing to Adebayo mid-block, working on Toumani. Trying to shed him. Pass to the point, gets away. Not on the inbounds. Blazers, Simons elevated.
Oh, yeah. He's averaging 4.5 3-pointers made over his last 7 games. Shooting it at 47% during that span. Yeah, that's more like Anthony. But here the Blazers get a deep.
Hero surveys. Leaves it off here to Jovic.
Shooting like this with that kind of height and release.
He's at 2 of 4. And Miami 8 of 21
roll.
from 3.
That was
Pass deflected. That's Jovic at 6'10", getting a piece of that one.
It was a delayed roll, and then it needed another pass. But either the roll would have been open or to skip over the top.
Rozier, in fact, has been shooting very poorly. 0 for 16 at home from 3.
Yeah,
prior to coming on the trip.
Yeah, when you're in a drought, sometimes you just got to take what you.
Nice find, Murray. Offensive rebound.
You know the drill is likely with several people in or around the paint. So those threes are open if you get it back out behind the line fast enough.
Jaquez outside. Rozier, another flare coming off to Deni Avdija on the push.
That's a good setup.
Murray screen and roll, knocked down. Looked like Jovic had a hand on it. Hero, stutter steps into a 3. No, changes direction. Move.
He has shown himself to be the real deal.
Averaging nearly 25 a game. Avdija.
There it is. See that
inside on the roll there, the inbounds trigger. And another pass. It gets away with Rozier coming up, getting a deflection.
That's happened a couple times on the inbound now.
Hero slings a pass outside. Jovic into the paint, spacing out. Hero in the corner. Avdija out there using the 6'9" frame.
That's a good pass.
Hero slings it cross court.
Wow. Head coach looked like.
But I was in the room when he said I had a bit of imposter syndrome. I thought
that seems to have hit you hard.
Marginal teams too under some tough sit, but they have plowed ahead.
Some of it can come from just having such a high regard for the position that you look around and say, wow, why me? How me?
Yeah.
And then as the Blazers get the steal here in a run out. Oh, good pass.
Oh, wow.
Good pass. He saw the trailer.
Well done. Clingan running the floor, making himself available. Now the Blazers hope that can spark him. Hero along the baseline, shovels it over to Jovic. Slings it back here on the near side. He's on 23 field goals made by Miami. That's insane.
Yeah, and there's been a couple times now where they've gotten a screen as well as Bam Adebayo was screening for Hero on the catch.
Sharp. Deflection. Outside Simons. 5 to shoot. Lamar, here he comes for a mid-range. Ran out of room. Hero the rebound. Up the floor he comes. Running the floor is Adebayo. Kamara makes a run at it. Blazers the other way.
Good.
Sharp inside. Clingan missed the dunk. Came off strong. And Miami will hold. Up 14 with 1.5 minutes to go here in the half.
It's a foul on Rozier.
Clingan.
Hard defense from Bam Adebayo. He knows that Donovan has not been in a ton of situations at this level to make that entry pass that far from the bucket. And an entry pass is a lot harder when you got a bunch of hands in your face than when you let him just see wherever he wants to go.
3 thus far, 12 of 26, 46% for the Miami Heat. And they take a lead of 17, their largest of the night, with under a minute remaining here in the first half. The Blazers from 3 are 5 of 16, 31%. Simons in a holding pattern. Larson out to defend him. Drives it into the lane. Swings it over a double team. Ball tapped out. Racing after it. Highsmith. Over here to Hero for 3. % shooting from 3-point range and a lead of 20. the second quarter, a 14-point spread here in the second for Miami. Simons a three. Rebound to Monty. Reloads, reverse.
Now watch Hero on a dribble handoff unless Bam's keeping this for himself.
He'll probe, turn, take a look outside, fade to beat the clock. 2 of 5 shooting in the first half from three-point range. Back to the action we go.
Yeah, 3 of 10 overall from the field for Anthony, and he tried to draw fouls on some of those drives a few times, as Anthony about earlier, you know, scoring without depending on getting to the foul line.
That whole ethical thing. That's just too deep for me, man. Jaquez off the screen. Terminates the dribble. Clingan leaning over him. In deep. Simons has the assignment on Adebayo. Clingan comes to help. Diving into the lane. Good idea, but unable to execute his Highsmith. Advia with a rip. Leaves it here to Sharp. One bounce into a three. Play. Wins the ball to Advia. Denny. Slants, trying to make a move, and goes down, and it's his right leg. He buckles under the weight of that right leg, and he is down there writhing in some pain down in front of the Miami bench. Consecutive games.
Yeah, different people respond to the same thing differently, and sometimes that what just happened to his foot, the way it kind of jammed up like that, the feeling it can produce is on your Achilles, it feels like it kind of jams it up, and you're more frightened than anything than something actually being wrong. And I'll get done what they just got done right there.
7-part. 14-point lead for Miami. Rozier. Adebayo double. Hero. Jump passing. Miami took a lead in the first quarter, 29-23. That's well below those numbers you were talking about in the pregame show. It's great first quarter starts the Blazers have been enjoying over the last 6 games. Simons.
So that the floater is open.
Jaquez waiting for Hero to turn the corner on a screen. Got in deep.
Oh!
Flipped it up into the air and through the hole.
So those points will be credited to the nearest Heat player.
I think it was Hero.
Looked like it.
Yep, they're getting.
He would have given each of them one. Like here you go.
Hero pulls on the brakes. Kamara right with him. Shadows it. Rozier a pop from the corner. Denny Advia the rebound. Advia in the backcourt, bouncing ahead to Sharp.
Albaiting or spamming or scamming their way to the free throw line. And then he was asked in the locker room, Jared Allen, what does it mean, ethical basketball? And apparently he says it's farm-raised, non-GMO, organic, free-range definition from Jared Allen.
Very nice. Very nice. Highly trained individual, Jared Allen, having an all-star year, by the way. Into the lane. Obvious. Jaquez trying to sneak back the other way. Blazers quickly fill the paint. Rozier bouncing to Jaquez off the screen. Clingan plows through. Blazers come up with the rock on the miss. And it's Kamara steering it the other way. Then he waits. Simon screens. He'll roll in deep. Hook pass intended for Clingan. 5 to shoot. They count him down off the bench. Dribbles to the corner where he'll launch. Ball tipped to the plus on the inbounds. He'll handle. Simons. Trying to be Hero off the bounce. Hesitates, slants through contact. And the Blazers quarter. Clicking now for the Blazers. Jaquez in the corner. Pump fake. Simons right with him. Shifting those feet. Make that Sharp defending. Now Simons comes over to help Dumps. Clean. That's pure, baby. The Blazers within 3.
Rotate over for the shot, and there goes Bam.
Tomani reaches out, makes contact. Kind of an incidental brush, really, and a foul on Tomani is his second.
Yeah. Here's that 3 from Anthony. And eventually gets over to Shaden, who plays back to the basket right here. Highsmith goes to help. Anthony slides over to the open spot, and he gets the 3. But it's still there.
Now the inbound to get a quick look and score from Hero. He's got 20 tonight. Slanting in Avdia, double. They rotated with Reith lifting off for three. Kamara tried to redirect, can't.
That entire possession because of the way Anthony Simons was being defended. To work with this speed, it's too much. So once again, look at Anthony. Top left of your screen being denied. Now it's going to open up the floor for Danny to get busy.
Avdia for three, pumped it up short. Hero, zigzag dribble up the floor. Being chased by Avdia, swerves, gets into a three. Good defense. Rebound, Reith. 8-point lead for Miami after the Blazers went on that 18-2 run. Simons out top.
Yeah. And what we've seen this quarter is why Highsmith and the Heat are committed to trying to keep the ball out of his hands when they can. And in that scenario, he does not have to become stagnant. He can become a screener at some point in this game.
Jovic plays post. Highsmith slings it outside. An adjustment.
Who got the best shooters?
Hero 5 of 11 from three tonight. Miami up by 8. Simon single coverage over to Sharp. Catch, shoot, three, back iron. Rebound, Tamani trying to fight off Jovic. It's grabbed by Hero, got fancy with it. Kamara picks it up, swings it to Simons at 25 points, 17 in the third quarter, Lamar.
That's the kind of response they expect from him. They don't want to let Hero come into their house, sit down on his couch in his living room. The rug is white, by the way, and the shoes were muddy. You're not coming in here acting crazy without Anthony having something to say about it.
Jovic outside, forces up a three.
4 straight games for him in double-digit scoring coming into this game.
Just putting it over. Murray defends. Jovic. Highsmith. Jaquez inside pivot, takes a peek, double. To Highsmith, throws out of that, and Ware wants to get in the act from three. The 7-foot rookie missing, but Miami reels in the board. Pass gets away. Jovic makes the catch over to Jaquez. Fakes and drives, strip.
Oh.
3:17 to go, third quarter. Scoot Henderson along with Wap Reith, Anthony Simons. Monty Kamara on the deck with Murray over here in the near corner. Scoot drives it, bounces to Reith, elevating for three. Tipped up and nearly in. Second, not to be denied. 7-point lead for Miami.
Yeah, now he's going to make Jovic work. Oh, I don't know if this is what Jovic wants here. You don't want to come off a screen and see Tumani sitting in front of you.
Now it's Hero working Murray outside, fading for three. Doesn't he? Shooting 40% from three. In nearly 10 attempts a ball game, and tonight he's at 6 of 12 as Hero.
And knocked the server over. During the same one that LeBron hit several seasons ago. Remember, I think, is it Kathy or Katie?
Blazers force it. Lead of 8 for the Heat. 2:04 to go, third quarter. Hero. He may have gotten splashed with some of that best day brew. They rotated to Jaquez. Drives it in deep.
Good job from Anthony to get outside of the restricted area, show his body, show charge, and then drop a dime.
Far. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Tom. And it's now 8 straight games where he shot at least 40% from three. He's well on his way toward that trend. And tonight, he is dogged in double team. Get it out of his hands over to the rookie Ware. Swings to Robinson. Running at him is Henderson. He couldn't put on the brakes, and he fouls Robinson.
That same seat for Katie tonight. Stay strong, Katie.
She does. She does. They've had her down, but never out.
That was a tough fall.
Yeah.
Did he at least give her a tip? Follow-away jumper. Shaden with 18. Blazers staying right with the Miami Heat. A minute left in this wild third quarter. A lot of scoring going on. Jump pass out into the corner. Jovic guides it.
Shaden read Highsmith going up to the slot position, and Shaden ran with him. So then that corner was wide open. So now the Blazers want to try to find a gap in this zone look for Miami. Right now they're pretty much matched up with each Heat defender. Yeah, nowhere to go with
that shot out of bounds off a Blazer. A couple of blocks for the young man. 24 seconds left third quarter. A 4-second differential on the clocks. Jovic brings Ware outside, draws a switch, turns the corner on Reith, slings it to Rozier, fakes and drives. Scoot off to Murray. Scoot, catch, shoot, three at the
Caribbean Star Watch, Denny Avdia, has 15 points tonight, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Back to you guys.
Great stuff. Lead me to the buffet. Here's Jovic. Outside it comes to Robinson. Drops it to Jovic up top. Not-handed.
That's that vertical spacing that Ware provides. He can go up high. They work well out of the screen roll game. Make a really nice pass.
Avdia slants in, draws two. That Ware can make himself a very large presence. He's 7-footer inside. You can see him battling in there with Clingan. Rebound recovered by Jovic at 6'10". Hesitation, skipping, dribble, step. Blazers come the other way. They were down 18.5 for the Blazers. Went on an 18-2 run in the third quarter to actually pull it within 3 at 70-60.
That was big.
Sharp off the screen. Avdia, pump fake. Robinson beat him to the baseline. Then he throws it outside. It's intercepted by Highsmith. Leaves it to Robinson. Murray picking up outside on Jovic. Lobs it in deep to Ware. Overthrew him, but it was deflected into the hands of Highsmith. Robinson to Ware out of the corner. Scoot comes up with the rock on the push to Avdia. To Murray for three. And Miami will bring it across.
Coach Billups going to bring Anthony Simons back into this game right away before it fully gets away from them.
Pick. Breaking these two teams. It's making Miami 18 of 38, 47%. The Blazers 10 of 32, 31% shooting. Heat on the 11-0 run here in the opening moments of this fourth quarter. They have taken control.
Well, look at the extra help they're running towards Anthony Simons. They're not going to let him beat them in this game.
Toumani will lift off for three. Bangs the back iron. Robinson will clear it. Rozier will take it. Joined by Highsmith and Jovic here on the near side. Ware going to work with some post moves. Big man turns into a jump hook rebound. Donovan getting his 8th start of the year tonight. Ayton not playing because of soreness. Ayton sets a screen, make that Clingan a screen and the roll.
Especially considering how he's being defended. Once the Blazers get into half court, they want to take that opportunity.
Robinson. Kamara with the pull. Avdia on to Simons. In transition to three. Rozier short hops it on the advance. He plows into Kamara.
It can't be movement, though, to establish a legal position. It's movement to firm up. And so the ref felt like he was in the right position already, and he just firmed up with that last movement.
Scoot, dazzling move into the paint. Gave it away. Will he get it back? No. Robinson.
And with the way the Heat execute every turnover or miscue for the Blazers offensively, it almost feels like 2.
15 turnovers tonight against the Blazers. Lamar, to your point, 16 points off turns for Miami. Ball batted. It's up for grabs. Scoot. Ware steps out. 2 to shoot. Robinson deep. Avdia with the board. Head up, scanning. Bouncing over to Simon. Slants in. He's cut off. Elevating for the runner. Pulls down his own miss. Doesn't like what's happened down there. He'll bring it outside with 8 to shoot. Drive and spray. Clingan to 3. That's way off. Sharp. Banks it up and in. A 3-point.
From Anthony, seeing that was open.
On the move, Rozier. Hero. Highsmith. Adebayo. Ball moving. Rebound, Avdia. Denny tonight has a bunch, 12 to go with 15 points. Comes off a high screen, scoops to Sharp. Shaedon one-on-one for a step back of about 18, comes off long. Highsmith fights off Kamara, swings ahead to Hero. Change of pace crossover. Denny would on the rejection from Avdia. The Blazers on the run. Denny gets it back from Simons. Quick move, corkscrew into a fade. No. Tapped up by Clingan, recovered by Sharp. Gives to Simons, closely guarded by Highsmith. Off to Avdia for three. Clingan keeps it alive. The game ball. 28 points for Simons. Blazers within 9. Playground in a deserving Oregon community.
It gets better.
Went on an 18-2 run in the third quarter to get within 3. Then the Heat just put on the accelerator behind this guy for one, Tyler Hero. Working with it to the baseline. Drags a couple of defenders with him. Adebayo leaned back, open 15-footer short. Rebound to the Blazers. Kamara.
Toumani did his job defensively there. Taking away a potential dribble handoff for Hero. Getting back to then take away shot. And then guarding the screen roll in conjunction with Donovan Clingan. Trying to turn it into 2 for the Blazers.
And now here he comes. Swoops in with the left hand. And 16 points off turnovers. And the Miami bench. Nikola Jovic. That man right there. Popping in 18 with 7 boards tonight.
Blazers pressuring up but falling back into a 2-3 zone.
Adebayo screens. Jovic navigates into the paint. Turned away by Clingan. 6 to shoot. Jovic gets it back. In and out from 3. Sharp the rebound. Checks the rear view. Hesitates. Comes the brush screen, rolls away, gets it.
Leave Shaedon open in the paint.
On the Clippers, to snag your Shaedon Sharp glass. Visit the Trailblazers at trailblazers.com to get your tickets today.
There's some big missed free throws here. Toumani the time before, Shaedon now.
Down 7. Outside Hero. For Hero. Coming in shooting 40% in nearly 10 attempts a game. Sharp gives to Clingan up top. Clingan sets a screen. Simons to Sharp. A lot of congestion up top. Not really having to shift much defensively. Simons into a 3. That may have been.
To give Anthony a little more space in the middle of the floor. With how good this Heat defense can be, the last thing you want to do is help them in any kind of way with lack of spacing. Oh, what a pop.
Boy, the Blazers need to make some magic happen here now with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they are down with possession of the ball, down 12. And it's Simons on the jitterbug dribble drive from the left side with the right hand. It's off, and Jovic comes down with a rebound. 1 and done for the Blazers. Miami up the floor. Hero off the screen. You give him any kind of light tonight. Hero. And Tyler Hero, who leads Miami with 32 tonight. Jaquez drops it low to Adebayo. Spins into a left-hand hook. Grab the miss. Deflected. Rotate outside. Pump. Drive.
Well, the Hero free throws didn't do it. It feels like that bucket seals the deal for Miami with how efficiently they're playing on the offensive end, getting the shots that they want, and time is on their side at this point.
Met snaps a 10-0 run. 2:50 to go, fourth quarter. Jaquez has exerted himself, has been making more plays here in the second half than he did in the first. Because he didn't need them, they were up 18.
It's just highly unlikely because now once you start extending against these guys, Kev, the way they're running offense, the way they pass, cut, move without the ball, and then the guys they have that can drive by, puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Look at this possession with Hero.
That's good defense.
3. Simons up on tiptoes, comes off the screen. Cross court, Sharp a 3, not there. Adebayo a double-double tonight with 6 assists. Looking for more here. 2 minutes remaining. Miami trying to get to 20 wins. Came in 7th best in the East. 11-11 against the Eastern Conference, 8-6 against the West.
We're going to show 2 on the ball. We're going to have help defense already there waiting for you. And so they adjust along the flow of the game. They go zone. They do different things as Roops gets on the floor. Roops wants that 100-point play.
Stay with it, Roops. Along with Walker, Rupert, Minaya on the deck for the Blazers. And Bryce McGowan. Now it's defending on Jaquez. Khalil Ware.
Good help. Good move.
He's a jabbed away, but he recovers. Rashad Johnson on the floor for Miami. Arizona.
Bryce McGowan has had some big games in the G League with the Rip City remix.
Reef for 3. Tumbles off into the hands of the Miami Heat. Jaquez with a minute remaining in this one, mopping up for the Heat. Blazers next 3 at home on the 14th on Tuesday. And then the Los Angeles Clippers come calling on January 16th, Saturday. And then the Houston Rockets on Saturday, January the 18th. And then you've got Chicago following Houston in here. Nice home stretch. Christopher to Ware play. Miami will move on to take on the Clippers and the Lakers in Los Angeles. Walker postponed. Let's hope they do play the games because of improving weather and the ability of those brave firefighters and the brave community in Los Angeles